Go on. Ask the question we're all wondering. No, it's fine. I'm waiting. I know what you're going to say. Are we going to win a game? Is it possible at this point? Are we on the road to 10K? I don't know. Either way, we're back. We're still playing Pokemon. That's just literally how it goes. Some days, it's not your day. Some 2 days in a row, still not your day. But today, we're bouncing back. Look at this Amoongus. Wonderful positioning. We're jumping right into it. I literally, no intro needed. Amoongus, Tyranitar, beautiful. Excadrill, beautiful. Gyarados, beautiful. Perfect Pokemon, no complaints. We're definitely going to win this one. Flawless, 4-0, damageless. Any doubters? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I believe this is going to be the battle that sets this team above the rest. And I know, I won't go back on what I said. Still probably not a good team in a general sense. But I think hopefully today we can at least redeem ourselves and go 2-4, 1-5. Either would be alright. I don't know. I'm hoping for something today. I'm living on a prayer. Alright, so Instant Grimmsnarl. That's a weird lead, but it makes sense. They want to intimidate everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch right out to Gyarados and try to Spore the Instant. They might have Taunt. They very well might have Taunt. If they do, that's pretty unfortunate, I gotta be honest. If they don't, however, we're in a really good spot. And even if they do... Okay, so they Reflect. I was just waiting, because I was just like, we're gonna find out in a second anyways, so why keep hypotheticaling? They Parting Shot immediately into Gyarados. Pretty upsetting. I could have had a free Rock Slide there. I thought I was being cheeky, because I thought they were going to hard switch, but that's okay. Parting Shot doesn't matter too much. I'm probably going to switch out Gyarados in a second anyways. They switch in Rillaboom to block my Spore. Little did I know, they had other techniques that were not called Taunt. That's unfortunate. So look. Tyranitar is expendable. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Spore Grimmsnarl. And probably just switch out to Tyranitar. I can't have Gyarados at -1. And you're probably wondering, why not? Why is -1 so bad on Gyarados? You're in a pretty good spot, aren't you? Well, the thing is, not only are we pressured, but also, if Incineroar ever switches in, that -1 becomes a -2. And Gyarados has so much more. It has such a bright future ahead of it. Why would I subject it to the -2 tortures? So Tyranitar coming in. He does have Taunt. The absolute madman. Hard reading me to first turn switch out. And knockoffs. Wow. Or he hard read me with the turn 1 switch out. If I turn 1 Spored Grimmsnarl, he was gone. This guy lost instantly. Not lost instantly, but clearly in a worse spot than he is now. Amoongus, don't let me down like this, bro. I thought this was your game to shine. Alright, well, we're switching to Gyarados. And Rock Sliding here. What I think is going to happen is probably a Grass move into my Tyranitar. That might be an Incineroar, actually. It is an Incineroar. Okay, cool. Incineroar knowing now he is safe because he can't get Spored. Like he could turn 1. So, he's switching in. This is going to be a really good Gyarados switch in. As long as my opponent doesn't get me with some crazy read like, you know, Grass moving. If they Grass move my Gyarados, that could be bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen though. They do just knock off into my Tyranitar, which is fair. They are just trying to not activate Weakness Policy, which is very respectable. I actually like that play a lot from them. As a -1 Rock Slide behind Reflect does like 30% to Instant. That was so sad. Wow. That was really sad. Alright. I mean, I didn't have a better option, you know? maybe I could have lashed out. If we lashed out and hit the Rillaboom for a little more damage, maybe it would have been a little less sad. But honestly, we're gonna waterfall, and I'm gonna switch into Amoongus now. I feel like if a grass move comes out from the Rillaboom, it's now gonna go into Tyranitar, because he knows that now there's no threat of a weakness policy. Like before, he would have been pretty scared. Now, definitely not. Gonna be switching out Incin. I believe that's gonna be Grimmsnarl. He just wants to reposition a little bit with that Intimidate. Yeah, Preserve. We don't know what his Dynamaxer is yet, but he's got something that he's hiding from us. He's going to Drain Punch the Amoongus. Well, you know, I knew I switched out for good reason. I didn't know what that reason was yet, but I knew I did. So we waterfalled Grim. It didn't do that much damage, obviously. It's the whole behind Reflect. Very busted. Now, we could, in this situation, make a read, calling him to go for the taunt again. I don't know if I want to. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bounce Grimmsnarl, and I guess we will. I don't want to, but I guess we will bounce the Rillaboom. Or bounce the Grimmsnarl, my bad. Or, no, what am I saying? Bounce Rillaboom, Giga Drain Grimmsnarl. I am fumbling my words. This guy's tripping me up here. So we bounce. Obviously, you know, we go in the air, hit them next turn. I'm just trying to stall out a bit of the Reflect, while also getting a potential super effective hit, which would be really cool. So they do taunt the Amoongus, obviously, like we said. Sand does go away. So what I'm thinking here is if I'm my opponent's thinking, hey, I've got a Grimmsnarl, it's going to get Giga Drained again, and I don't want that. So I think my opponent is most likely going to switch that Grimmsnarl back out to the Incin. So I'm actually going to go right back out to Tyranitar. Because, like, I don't lose that much. I really don't. They switch Rillaboom out into Incineroar, maybe? Into Incineroar. Cool. I mean, I knew either way Incineroar was coming in. It was coming in somewhere. And that means Tyranitar is going to be in a good spot. Amoongus switches out into the Tyranitar. What's the Grimmsnarl going for then? Maybe it's going for a potential light screen? Okay. Yeah, light screen, it's not doing a crazy amount. Like, I brought 3 physical attackers and an Amoongus. So, if my Amoongus ends up being the only way I win this game, that's unfortunate, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it is. So I don't mind the light screen too much though, like I'm saying. I know I'm joking about it, but I realistically don't see myself attacking with the Amoongus for anything more than a bit of chip damage. So I think here the call is to switch out to Amoongus now and go for a pretty simple Rock Slide. We're playing the positioning game around my opponent. The goal is take a knockout without losing a Pokemon. This is something I'm going to go into a bit more detail once I move out in about 2 weeks at most. I am going to start doing some more, you could call them tutorial guides. One of those is going to be board positioning and how to play the long game. Also team preview and stuff like that. But just to touch on it for a little bit, the goal right here, because clearly you've seen, I'm not Dynamaxing, and my opponent's not Dynamaxing. So, the goal of our gameplay right now is strictly get a knockout, don't lose a Pokemon. So he's going to keep switching, I'm going to keep switching, and our only goal, is to not lose a Pokemon, while also getting a knockout. Like I said, it's a two-way thing. Obviously, we do need to not lose Pokemon, but if we're not getting knockouts, not losing Pokemon doesn't give us any advantage. So, at the moment, I got 2 plays. I could make a pretty cool play here. How many turns of Reflect do they have? They have 1 more turn. And Amoongus is not taunted. So, I really want to try Sporing Grimmsnarl, predicting it to go Incineroar, but I am going to Giga Drain. Yeah, we're going to Giga Drain Protect, because I think they're going to Drain Punch my Tyranitar and taunt my Amoongus. If they switch out to Incineroar, it's a very good play on their end, but they do not end up switching. They Grassy Glide, like I thought, into the Tyranitar, and the taunt does come out. Very nice. So yeah, this is what Amoongus does best. Amoongus plays the long game very well. Because he's taunted me 3 times, he's hit me a handful of times, but I've regenerated back up to full HP, and I can always just switch out of the taunt. So Amoongus is not sweating it. Amoongus likes sticking around for way too long. So this is actually, like I said, Amoongus, this team may be disappointing and sad in almost every aspect, but Amoongus is still a very good Pokemon in my opinion. Is it going to be Incin? See, they do not want to reveal their last Pokemon. Just like I don't want to reveal my last Pokemon. Because the moment that I show that my last Pokemon is Excadrill, they can appropriately play around my win con. And as of right now, they're guessing. They don't know what I want to Dynamax, and they don't know what my last Pokemon's going to be. I could still have Incin. My Dynamax goal could be Tyranitar, but they don't know. My goal is Excadrill, on the record, but they don't know that. Same with them. They could have Tyranitar or Togekiss, and I don't really know which one they're going to be going for. We are, however, going... Okay, this looks weird, but I'm just going to Giga Drain Incineroar and go Gyarados. I don't have a way to preserve Pokemon at this point, but I've already taken a knockout. And I do believe I have the team advantage at this point, especially considering their Reflect is gone. I do believe that no matter what their Dynamax is, my Dynamax Excadrill is going to be in a good spot. So now, switching in the Gyarados, I don't mind if I lose it at this point. And Amoongus is going to take a lot from Flare Blitz or Parting Shot. That was the thing. There was a very high chance they didn't attack my Amoongus, because they don't want to take all that recoil. So if it's Tyranitar that they go into, that's a little concerning, I gotta be honest, because we'll be giving it a weakness policy. It is Tyranitar. Okay, so we Giga Drain, it's doing like 4 damage. There's the light screen difference. I literally was joking about it earlier, but now the fact that my opponent had a light screen up means that they took less on their Tyranitar. And while it might not matter that much, it still may come to a point where it is enough for it to live. Let's just say my Excadrill's hit. We don't know yet, but it might come up later. So I've got one more turn of taunt, right? One more turn of taunt. So what I'm going to do is I want to protect. Man, I wish I could protect Amoongus, but I cannot. So we're going to just go for an attack into the Tyranitar and switch out to my own Tyranitar. My Tyranitar is pretty useless, I gotta be honest, because no weakness policy. If I had weakness policy, it would be one of the best Pokemon in the game still. But they are going to be Dynamaxing, which means we're kicking our gear into, I don't know what gear we were in before, but we're kicking it to next gear. Like, once someone Dynamaxes, the other person is almost guaranteed forced to Dynamax back, just to even hold a chance. So Grassy Glide's coming out into the Tyranitar, doing a little bit under half, and a Steel Spike, no way, into the Amoongus. Do we live that? We don't even live? Oh boy. This is looking like a really rough endgame. It was looking doable, I gotta be honest. It looked fine. But now, we don't even have... Like, they have a defense boost. It was looking okay, because we would be able to power through that Tyranitar at some point. But now, they have a defense boost. How absurd is that? Who runs that? Who runs Steel Spike Tyranitar with weakness policy? Now, why do you run Steel Spike Tyranitar with weakness policy? So here's the thing. I'm hoping we can catch my opponent off guard, because I think they don't expect Rillaboom to be knocked out here. So if we can catch them off guard with the max Flutterby, they did expect me to knock them out. Well, they probably, I mean, in all honesty, what they expected was a max Steel Spike, which obviously makes a lot of sense. I wanted to get cheeky and try to get a KO with my tech move, but they say no. No tech move. Get that garbage out of here. So we Intimidate. Obviously, we're still taking a ton of damage. If this Tyranitar has max Steel and max Knuckle, I'm going to have a handful of complaints. And I don't know who to take them up with, but I'm going to have some complaints. There's no way you can afford to have a move to hit Excadrill. They should, in all likelihood, not have fighting or ground. They shouldn't have a way to hit me. Doesn't mean they won't, but they shouldn't. Alright, Barry Incineroar. You hate to see it. I wish I was able to get a defense boost. And they're going to Steel Spike again. You mad lad. Gyarados is going down to that. Crits the Gyarados. I definitely don't think that one mattered. So now, I mean, I don't know if my opponent is going to know it, but their best play, their absolute best play, is to switch Incineroar out again. I don't know if I read that or not. Like, we're at the point where I don't know if my opponent is smart enough to make that play. We're so low on the ladder with this team. This team has been losing me so many points. Not to mention, on Wednesday, which just happened, Wednesday, 2 days ago, we used a bunch of Wailord teams. So I'm already so low on the ladder, it's embarrassing. Not bringing the quality content I have promised, sworn to deliver. We could, if they leave their Incineroar in, which they do, we could win this game. Because yeah, they fake out. The question is, do they double my Tyranitar? If the answer is yes, then that's pretty good. If they still reveal that last random ground or fighting move, we're screwed. I just don't even know what to expect from this Tyranitar at this point. Their Dynamax is gone. What are your moves? Who are you? What's going on today? This team is cursed. This team is actually cursed. It is cursed to lose every game. It could literally, I don't know. This team could be the best team in the format. But in my hands, this team is cursed. This team has demons watching it. I literally am never going to win a game with this team. Because the Max Knuckle Tyranitar says so. He gives me the Flutterby, but at -1, it's not going to be enough to knock out. I know that calc. That calc is sad. And he's going to Drain Punch all of his HP back. Oh my gosh. This is the worst battle ever. Steel fighting Tyranitar. Drain Punch. Rillaboom. And a dark move! He's literally 4 attacks weakness policy. And it worked. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. You know, there's a point in every man's career where he has to sit back and ask himself, was it worth it? Did the costs outweigh the benefits? At what point should you have said, maybe I'll take the day off and go golfing or something? That might have been today. We dropped so much. Oh my gosh. If we hit bottom 10,000, I'm gonna have to do something, some weird challenge if we hit bottom 10,000. It's gonna be over. I'm gonna have to play Pokemon in my free time after this. I don't do that, really, on Battle Spot. I play a lot on Showdown. But I don't play Battle Spot in my free time. The rank you see here is the rank we get with the videos and the streams. I might have to up my rank off stream. Weird. Very weird. Never before happened. Last time we got this low, I gotta be honest, we stuck around for, we were like 20,000th on the ladder. We stuck there for like a week or so. Because I just didn't care. I just didn't care to go over it. And so we were using really bad teams. So I don't want that to happen again. I'm still trying to provide quality content. This team is just rejecting that idea. I don't want to cut the video, so I'm kind of stalling at the moment. Hopefully someone is playing Pokemon at 11:33 p.m. at night. Hopefully. Anyone, please, except that last guy. I don't ever want... If I meet that other guy that we just played in a dark alley, I fear for my life. Also, they've got secrets to hide. They wouldn't let me see their team. I wanted to view it. I wanted to peek inside the mind of a genius. But they didn't let me. They clearly think they've got the sauce. You know, when you enter Battle Spot, you specifically say, no, I don't want my opponent to view my team. Trainer couldn't be found. Oh my gosh. This video's long enough. We're at 20 minutes in one battle. See, when you enter Battle Stadium, it says, would you like to show your opponents your info? If you pick yes, you are going to be showing them the info after the battle. So clearly, that guy thought he had the world's winning team, and he hid his info. He literally chose to not show me. Like I said, something's going on there. That guy's got some galaxy brain that I don't know about. Hopefully we do get an opponent soon, though. I really don't want to edit the video tonight. There we go. Anyone who watches the singles YouTubers, they always... 16,000. Okay, we're... Oh, no. If we lose this battle, I'm going to have to seriously rethink my career as a professional Pokemon player. We're going to go Amoongus Excadrill with Tyranitar, Gyarados in the back. How can it go wrong? I don't know. Let's go on a field trip to the 16,000s and find out together. I don't know how this goes wrong. But that's what scares me. That genuinely scares me. I actually got the shivers a second ago. Because I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't. The unknown is terrifying. They say, we have nothing to fear, but fear itself. But what about the Mantine Lurantis guy in the 16,000s? Shouldn't we be at least a little afraid of him? He's terrifying. Who knows what that guy's doing? Someone's holding a Nintendo Switch right now, or Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, and sitting there playing with this team. That's scary to me. Someone made the decision to load up with this team. I'm scared. Not saying I don't support anyone trying new things or whatnot, but man, he knows something I don't. Mantine Magnezone is the lead. Okay, we're gonna spore Mantine, and I'm gonna go Gyarados, because there's no way he Thunderbolts my Excadrill, right? Right? There's no way he Thunderbolts my Excadrill, right? There's no way the Mantine player Thunderbolts my Excadrill. Oh boy, I think it's gonna be a Scald into the Excadrill and a Flash Cannon into Amoongus potentially. We might even see an Airstream into the Amoongus. I don't think they would Dynamax Magnezone, because why would you Dynamax Magnezone in front of an Excadrill? This guy's motives would surprise me though, I'm sure. So I wouldn't put anything past him. We're gonna get the most useless Intimidate off in the world, unless it's physical Mantine. They are turn 1 Dynamaxing. Okay, it's the Mantine. Are we gonna see a Max Geyser or a Max Airstream? If we see Airstream, I mean, this is the reason we're running Koba. We've got Koba on Amoongus. Alright. He needs to, like, crit me with this, or crit Flash Cannon, or crit both. Only needs to crit the Flash Cannon now. Please don't. Please let me have a good night. 2 days ago was my birthday. Please just don't. Please don't. Please don't. Body press. Okay. Body press. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they didn't Flash Cannon Amoongus. We get the Spore off on Mantine. Things are looking up. I think the play is to Rage Powder Earthquake. That's not Earthquake. I want to Rage Powder away an Electric move. And then I also want to hit the Magnezone. I don't know. The Magnezone is still spooky. Very spooky. Mantine, however, is guaranteed to stay asleep this turn. So we're going to Rage Powder. Mantine staying asleep. It's faster than my Gyarados. Volt Switch comes out. It's faster than my... Oh, hey, Airstream, Airstream. Okay, hold on. Chill. Airstream. Understandable. No more questions. That's fine. Volt Switch Body Press. Politoed comes in. We Earthquake for literally no reason except hitting our own Amoongus. Amoongus does hang on, thankfully. The way I see it, though, we go Tyranitar, and we just Power Whip the Politoed. Because Mantine's not too threatening to my Gyarados. I'm gonna be honest here. It really isn't. Now, it is obviously threatening a knockout on Amoongus, so if they hit the Amoongus, I'm expecting a max Airstream. If they max Geyser my Amoongus, this dude's crazier than I thought and someone needs to call the cops. My body's probably in a ditch somewhere. Okay, he Airstreamed. I was holding my breath for a moment there. He Airstreams the Gyarados. Amoongus threatening, those two words do not go together in this man's vocabulary. Alright, Life Orb Mantine. Power Whip misses the Politoed, and it scalds into the Tyranitar. And it burns! Anyways, okay, so we're gonna Rock Slide and Power Whip, and it's gonna win the game. Yeah, I believe in it. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. This has been the weirdest episode to date. I know we're only on episode, like, what, 15 or 16 today? I don't keep exact track in my head. But this has been the weirdest episode. Tyranitar dodges the Hydro Pump. That's karma, my dude. That's such karma. Politoed only got the Scald off because I missed Power Whip. The burn only happened because it got the Scald off. I have no words. I have no words. This should be a win. It should be. What other tricks does my opponent have? What else could they have here? I hope the answer is nothing. I really don't know. Like, they've got a Magnezone and a Cinderace. Okay, manageable. We have an Excadrill. I don't think it's physically possible for us to lose this game. Is it physically possible for us to lose this game? I think we Rock Slide and Earthquake, because I just need damage. If I get damage on either of these Pokemon, I think I win instantly. So Sucker Punch knocks out Gyarados. Fine. Take it. Go. Get out of here. Flash Cannon on a fast Magnezone does not take out Tyranitar. I mean, the Rock Slide. Okay, well, at least we knocked out Magnezone next turn with a Max Quake. If it's Focus Band Magnezone, That's their win con. Do we have any believers? Any Focus Band Magnezone believers in chat? It's not chat, we're not streaming. Any Focus Band Magnezone believers in the comments wanting me to lose 0-6? I think we finally got a win on the Magnezone guy. We're gonna Rage Powder, and we're gonna Max Quake the Magnezone, and we shouldn't be able to lose this. Unless Heatwave Cinderace or Focus Band Magnezone. Either of which would be reasonably acceptable with lose cons. We've seen worse. We really have seen worse already. I don't think it could get much worse. Okay, so we Rage Powder. These are today's episode is the battles that took forever. We Max Quake, as I said, knocks out the Magnezone. Also, in post, it's really funny. I was going off about how much I didn't want to edit this video. And I think I'm going to edit something into the middle of the video. Just because. So, F. I was trying to save time, but in the end, I only played myself. It's for the content. It'd be funny, right? I'm telling that to myself now so that I'll do it. Because I haven't done it yet, obviously. We're still recording. But Max Quake into the Cinderace should be enough to win this game. 1-5! Yay! Can we call it an accomplishment? At this point, yes. We did it. No 06. No 06. And I think, even though we beat the 14,000th player, small victories, baby steps, this team will get there eventually. It's just live on stream. Let me just live on. I'm gonna keep calling it stream, just so you guys know. I've been streaming for like 3 months, so it's on stream for me. Live on video. I'm going to take this team out of my box. We're done with you. We're done with you. I might be using a fun team next. We might be using this. This would be fun, right? Decidueye? Decidueye or Shifu? Anyone down for some Decidueye or Shifu? We've already been losing enough. Maybe we wait a session, though. Maybe we do some serious Pokemon. What even is serious Pokemon at this point? I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be it. Oh boy, we got one win. We did it. The paste is going to be in the description. I'm not making a rental. Please don't use this team. Modify it, change it, do something. Please save this team. Do anything. I don't know. Let me know if you get any success with variants. Personally, I don't think this team's the sauce. I really don't think it's working. But we're going to see what we can do with the next episode. For now, don't forget to follow me on socials, like, comment, subscribe, as it helps out a ton. And make sure to stay tuned for next week. No, it's next episode. It's not next week yet. Make sure to stay tuned for next episode to see what team we end up going with. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't know. I'll see you later.